Hi, I'm a tattoo artist, and today I am going to be doing a what's in my bag, and it's going to be ASMR, and this time I'm going to try to really actually do it more seriously. I've tried to do it seriously in the past, but it's weird, and it's scary, and it's out of my comfort zone, so it's a little different, but today I wanted to show you my bag, and I have not actually conditioned this or done anything to it since I bought it in probably August of last year. But look at this beautiful thing. Let me move this. This is how it comes. It comes with this. I can't remember exactly what this one's called. Oopsies. But it's magnificent. I wasn't totally 100% sure what I was going to get when I went in there, but I have seen these, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's just a beautiful bag. It does come with a longer strap, and I had the longer strap for a while, but I have been quite liking this because it feels closer to my chest, which I like, and it just kind of feels almost more secure. And also a little bit nicer on my shoulders. So that's cool. Just look at this big, hefty chain. Like, it's so cool. It's so pretty. It's dope. And this just ginormous thing. You can just see how well the craftsmanship is with this, and this is what I love about what they have, is it is really high quality, and this is like the Coach store, not Coach outlet, so it is the more expensive one that also has better quality everything, hence I went with it. I wanted to get something that I'd have forever. I'm very big into things that I can have for the rest of time, and give to people, in the future. Here is a bracelet I made. It's sterling silver. I just bought the chunks and the chain and put it together. Nothing too crazy, and then this little Eye of Horus and a Ra, depending on which way it twists. But I love it, and it's just a bracelet, but I decided to put it on here, and I get to wear it more often if I have it on my daily bag, I keep looking at the home button instead of the other one. But I also have this moonstone, and we love stones, also sterling silver. I love sterling silver. And this is just the normal tag that they have on all their bags. And I went into the store because I am wanting to continue investing in Coach in the future. This is the only major thing I had, and then I had one thing from the outlet right when I turned 18, and it was kind of special, and right after that broke, that's when I decided I want to get a Coach bag. Upgrade, big adult, upgrade. But this tag, I went in again to go and look and peek and see what I might want to think about in the future, and the gal that worked there said, hey, have you gotten your tag customized? I was like, no. She said, oh yeah, they do that for free when you buy one. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that at all. And she's like, do you want to do it? And I was like, why not? So we did, and I'm big into red, and I'm big into glitter. And they just so happen to have a little skull. And you know what? No matter what, even how I feel about just little skulls, they always follow me. I have it in my meditation prayer hands tattoo. It was designed on there. I have it on this here little dude right there, if you can see him. It's just been added on to so many of my tattoos, so it kind of is just a little special thing. But yeah, so anyways, how about we get into this thing? So, first, I suppose, just look at this again. Look at how all of these are constructed. All of these tiny little things have Coach everywhere. It's hefty. It's hefty. It's nice. So, I guess I have this entirely twisted the wrong way here. Let me at least adjust it. So in my bag, I have a multitude of things, and we won't comment on what this is, just in case. But directly in my front, I have one of these. Really nice. It just has one of these. It's a Glock 43X. Super nice. Super cool. Yeah. That's my daily. I like it a lot. It's very comfortable. I enjoy shooting it. Do you want to do like... Is this gonna like get me in trouble? Like with every type of person on every type of side? Tritium sights. We switched it to be ambidextrous for the mag release. Super cool, super nice. I like it a lot. It shoots nice, it's comfortable. It's big, so it's definitely, I enjoy carrying it in my bag because it's not that big of a gun, but it's big enough on me to be noticeable, and I don't particularly always want it to be directly noticeable on my person, you know? But yeah, so that's in there. In that same compartment, which I'll show you, it has 2 separate compartments. Very simple, very nice. Ricolas. We love Ricolas. I've been getting over a sinus infection for like 3 weeks now. Super cool, super fun. Love the vibes. I also have one of these bad boys, Sharpay gel liner. Very cool, very chill. I like it a lot. Always have to have some type of a writing tool on your person, you know. And the last thing in this here compartment is a broken earring that I need to fix and probably try to solder. So this is fine. That part just clicks into there, but that's why it just opens all the time, because it doesn't have the best latch on all the planet. But I just need that. Oh no, on my knitted blanket. Good stuff. Found it, we're good. So those are all those things in that front pocket. And then I'll do the back pocket, and then I'll show you the middle pocket. Pretty. Super cute. Had to. I mean, come on. I mean... Like, what else? What else do you need in life? Beautiful. Super cool. So, pretty little wallet. I don't know if there's anything, like, bad I can't show you. I don't think any of this says anything. But just basic little, you know, super nice, really high quality, nice zipper. Very, very cool. We like, this is really gentle zipper, I feel like. I really like it a lot. I haven't done that many tabbies. Perhaps I should do more. I don't know, I think this content's fun. I enjoy this type of content. And I like to show you things, and I like to show you things in a way that can be calming. I think that can be nice. I think right now in the world, sometimes we need a little calming. Because, oh my goodness, like, there's just so much in every single way. It's just a lot. And sometimes we need a break so that we can regroup, and so that we can continue to just keep going and continue to get inputs on information. But we just need to heal in order to continue doing that, you know. With that said, the Neuromint, Neuromint. These guys, I don't have them that often, because I do enjoy having a bevy every day, like a caffeinated bevy for work. So I usually don't want to do 2 things of caffeine. I usually just stick to 1. So these are like on days that I just want to have like a very low caffeinated beverage, or want to do something else. That's usually when I remember. But they're, I don't think that high. I think they're maybe like 50 milligrams or whatever. It's 80. It's a natural caffeine of some sort, but still caffeine, you know though. I hope these aren't like evil sounds. Just the worst things you've ever heard, you know? Hopefully not. As you can tell, I'm doing this in my bed. Especially the conditioning part will be interesting. Nonetheless, we're doing it in my bed. You can see some of the plants going on over here. We got a little rubber tree, a little bamboo, some spider plantage, another little palmy type of guy. One of the monsteras are in here, a bunch of other little dudes over here yonder. Nonetheless, all sorts of weird little guys, and a birds of paradise that I got recently, and I'm so excited about it because I love birds of paradise. It reminds me of when I moved to California, so it's just remember, yeah, it's that thing. Ooh, this is cutesy and funsies. So this, super cool. I got it like thrifting somewhere, I think like a billion years ago. It's been a minute and a half, but it's really pretty. That inside like little rectangle, I bet I can put something in that. I would love to etch something in there or something to personalize it, because that's my jam. But in here, when it's made in Germany, I'll have to look this up at some point. My buddy, the waxing edit, my good buddy, I wanted to make sure her full name was on there, Trinity. My friend's Trinity from middle school and high school. What a G, what a homie. She does waxing and things and all sorts of other stuff. She's a master esthetician. So, just so you know. Very cool, very nice. So pretty, so cute. So cute and so nice. I have something funny. To tell you. I feel still slightly sick. Hopefully my voice isn't terrible. And also, now that I'm whispering, I wonder if you hate this or prefer this. I don't know. But perhaps I go back to this, just to keep it simple. So as you tell here is Bedazzle. Super cutesy. Is my, what is that, albuterol or something? Yeah. For exercised induced asthma. It be like that sometimes. I rarely use it. And I also can't handle being too much around people that smoke cigarettes for the same reason. But it's really only those two things, and then like fires are great, but not too bad. Sorry if that was terrible. So next, yeah, I have a lot of stuff in this bag, and it's like so chill. I've got the room. It's a bigger kind of bag than you'd expect. This is Kiehl's. It's a sunscreen. It also has a couple other little things. I think it has like, yeah, collagen peptides. Helps visibly correct fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dull skin. Who knows? But SPF, it's a pretty good one. I like it. I don't think it makes me too white casty, but I do want to try one of the K-Beauty ones, or K-Skincare ones, at some point. Once that one's done. Then, Burt's Bees, nothing crazy. I think it's just like the normalish one. But I love me a lip balm. I don't know, I feel like they never feel moisturized. Maybe it's because I'm dehydrated, but, you know. It's just one of those. Keep, like, messing it up. Oopsies. I like that. Ooh, and then we got a Wistaween. A little Wistaween mouthwash. Wistaween mouthwash. We like that. Mouthwash. An oral care mist. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. It's just a breath spray. If you like that, make me feel better. Make me feel better all the time. Look at how cutesy this is. It's nothing crazy. It's just like aluminium or something of that nature. I bet it's aluminium. And I would love to. I'm looking at Silverbee. If you haven't heard of Silverbee, local silversmith in Utah. Fantastic work. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to get a custom. But they just started making these. Silver Bee has started making these with gems and stuff, and I need that vibe because, let me show you wherever it might be. I had something to show you from the beginning. I had something to show you, and I wanted you to, I had this made from, I'm trying to remember exactly the name, but look at it. It's pyrite and quartz. Super pretty. It's a big carabiner. And sometimes I also put it on my bag. It's just like big and kind of a lot, but it's also a dope carabiner dog. Just telling the people because I've been using that also at times in life. But look at that. Do it again. Yeah. Very nice. Very cool. Very beautiful little instrument. So I wanted to show you that. It's kind of scissorsy sounding. Oh, also the lighter. You know. Oh my goodness, there's so many things in here. I'm gonna have to like put all of this down over here actually to put all this back. Okay. Whatever. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Anyways, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope all the people are chilling enough, doing the best that they can. That's all that's in that pocket. So let me show you now. So, 1, 2. Pretty chill, pretty cool. Is that the front one? Block 43, This one, bread, The random things in both. And then as you noticed, there was that middle pocket. What do I have in that middle pocket? Cutesy. I had to buy it when I purchased this. And I have not used it that much. I usually use other things. But it's just cute, and it's rose, and I love rose so much, and it's just cutesy. I had to get it. It's really nice. Oh, rose is great. So now we're also gonna get pretty close to my favorite, the last part of this part. Also, the little nose thing to smell refreshed. Very nice. I love menthol. I think, my coin. So this is my coin. I made it. It's the eye of, let's see, what is that to you? Ra? No, Horus? Horus. Ra, Horus, this is Horus to me. So that's Horus to you. That's Ra. Should be. But this is my copper coin. This is my yes and no coin. So it's questions to the universe or whomever. And to me, both sides can mean different things. So for Horus, it can be, to me, more yes. And also the moon and protection, and Ra is also more the sun, and no to me. That's just how I see it, because it's my coin, dog. It'd be like that. But yeah, so the last part of this part is my perfumes that I have in here, and I will show you. Oh, I sprayed them a little and smell them and talk to you about them. So this is Gucci Bloom. I don't think that this is the same one as the one that I have up there. I have the more recent, like 2025 Gucci Bloom. Very jasmine heavy, and this is what this is too. Super, super floral, of course. Bloom. Very jasmine, and it's just very gentle. It's just nice. I don't know. It's very gentle. Powdery-ish, but not too powdery. Refreshing, not too cloudy feeling. don't know. I am working on trying to explain that, but I don't know. Then this is a favorite for the last, like, 2 years. Father Figure by Fleur. I think that there might have been something that I might have heard of about something problematic with these people. I don't know. But either way, I like this perfume, and I got this a minute ago because, yeah, it broke. Unfortunate, like right when I got it, like it couldn't do one of these. So you have to get really close, and you might be able to see. There's a little. But it's a vibe. It's a fig perfume. Oh, it's nice. It's more unisex. It's a little bit more masculine. It's not super feminine. It's really nice. I have had many men of the past, many as in maybe 2, maybe, say that they didn't like the smell of this. And I think it's just because it is more masculine. And maybe straighter men might not like that. Might not like fig. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. And then this. Ooh. I just got it a couple months ago. And it is Glossier You. And the flower one. Flower, something or another. But it's the purpley one. I can't remember what flower it's supposed to be. But it's Glossier You with a little bit of a floweriness. But it's still Glossier You in the way that I think it's still more unisex. So it feels strong, but still floral, and it's really nice. Oh, I love it. And I like these bottles. They're nice. I don't know if that's like a helpful feature for like helpful featureness, but I like it. It's nice. It's very cool. And they got this like in the glass, which I always love that vibe because it's just, that's nice. Like, give us some branding. These aren't cheap, you know, but it's nice to see something different. But I do like the Gucci one for the fact that it's just got kind of a fun shape. But aside from that, like, it doesn't seem that great, and it's a rollerball, which depends on how you feel. But who knows? But yeah, so that's that on that. So now I think I will take off this guy. I guess I've been doing this in like one take. Very cool. I don't need to do that. What am I doing? I'm gonna just be careful with that one. I think that'll be fine to stay on. So I need to, well, I'm not gonna do this in one take. I found the last item of all, the toothpicks. I tried to get them all to go away, but that did not work. I love a toothpick. I think it's especially a good idea now with my teeth, my fangs, because they've got a lot more shape to them than normal teeth, and it's good to use tools, make sure that they're safe, make sure that they're good. So anyways, intermission. So after consideration and first impression, I realized I should just take everything apart. So I took this part, all the stuff off, and that's my bag, and it has that cute little authenticity thingy. And then, yeah, all the different pieces. So last thing we're gonna do is do some, oh, sorry, that's terrible. Some cleaning and polishing and finishing. Sorry. I knew I should have done maybe I'm gonna hate this because the glove sounds dog. Okay, so I can put those up there. So first, we're just gonna start with our little strappy dough. Make it simple. You just gotta rub that stuff in there, dog. So, yeah. My kitties are sad. I've had to lock them out recently. Because my big one peed on me. It'd be like that. I took him to the vet. They don't 100% fully think that it's an UTI rather, because the bacteria just wasn't fully, possibly because of that. But nonetheless, we decided to do antibiotics. So I've been antibioticing that little guy up for 4 days. He hates it, but he doesn't seem to hate me yet entirely, which is excellent. So that's cool. So yeah, but it do be life. So yeah, I mean, I don't think anything I have to say is particularly important. When has who knows? I don't know, hopefully I say things that, like, mean something. Not currently, definitely not. Trying to collect good thoughts to, I don't know, inspire movement right now. I'm definitely cleaning my bag, but, yeah. Lord, but I want my pretty leather to be nice, and I have totally just not done anything about it for a minute, and that's completely my bad. It's just been such a great bag, but I kind of a little bit took a tiny spill of some matcha on the bottom a little. Very sad about it. I was like, cool, okay, it's time to clean this up, be really nice to it, and restore it back to its beauty. But whatever. And after this is way too much for this. I'm definitely gonna do my wallet, but this is already gonna be like a lot, We don't have to go through all of this together if you don't want to. I mean, you've been here. Thanks, guys. I mean, I don't know how long videos like this should be, because for me, I definitely watch a lot of this type of stuff to help me go to sleep. Like, I really need to have tools sometimes, and I always am trying to look for videos that are longer, on the longer side of things. Oh, I forgot about this pocket. Okay, well, it's not like these are terribly scary chemicals. We can just go through this really quick. Something very, very special and personal. Ripples. I don't know if I can really show these, so I won't. These little tooth tools. Nothing crazy. That's all. Anyways, let's get started on the backpack. Yay! This bag has definitely been enjoyable. It's really pretty. It feels hefty. every so often people are like, "Ooh, I know that bag, I've seen it." I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah, someone knows about this just beautiful, beautiful thing." I saw one at the store that last time I went, and it was the same type of bag as this, but the entire thing was beaded with black beads and like down fringe, long fringe. It was really pretty. Oh my goodness, who knows how much that thing is being priced at, but I bet whomever made that took a long time. Oh my goodness. Beading sounds like it would take forever. That would give me anger issues for sure. Just like, wire. Wire pisses me off. You know what? I'm gonna call to the void on this one. I got some wild comments on my last video. Someone said he needs a magnet to shut her up to me. This is all gold and titanium. It's not magnetic. It's not magnetic. Super silly. Super silly and funny. I don't know if I can use this on the inside because I don't know if that's technically like considered close enough to suede or suede on the inside. I'll barely touch it a little bit with this and see if it's gonna react. This is just the one that I've had for other things. It should clean it, should polish it. I don't know. I should have gotten it at Tandy's. Just like a local leather place that people go to sometimes. So now we got these weird little side beds, which I think would love to be cleaned. It doesn't look scary at all, but still. A bunch of people said that I have an infestation of spiders. I don't think so. I don't have that many spiders. Not at this time currently. Definitely when it gets into starting to get into the cold season. It's definitely more than I would like. But they're usually just a bunch of like little guys, and it's not too bad. They go away pretty quickly. And like, it'd be chillin'. A couple little guys is not that big of a deal. There always will be, and in my basement, like, there's gotta be. It's a chilly basement. It's a silly little place. Anything can happen. A couple little spiders, that's okay. I'll survive. They don't get too bother-filled. And I have some flies that need catching, because I have flies sometimes because of my creature setups. Because I have, they're all vivariums. They've got plants, and then of course, you might notice I just have plants, and those guys just produce little flues every so often. You know, it's life. It's how that type of stuff goes when you have creature setups, and when you have also kind of a lot of more tropical plants too. It just kind of happens that way, which I do want to get humidifiers at some point. But yeah. I really hope I'm not like incredibly annoying. The people online make me feel like maybe I'm really annoying. I do. Am I? Oopsies. Don't want to be that person. But you, like, are not forced to be here. You know? We know this, right? We all good. This is entirely up to you. You're an adult individual, hopefully, probably. Hopefully, like, why are you here if you're a child? What you doing? Go do math. Math, not. Don't do that. Yeah, if you like. We out here. I got someone that said, I hope that your tattoo parlor is not as unhygienic as your home. I was like, dog, do you think that any home doesn't have spiders? And also, secondly, if you think that spiders are unhygienic, then I feel like I would have to agree that then any animal would be unhygienic, which then I should get rid of my cats. You should get rid of your dog. You know, most people, cats, dogs, you know, animals that are fairly big, and yeah, they're not particularly clean. Animals are not particularly clean. They exist all around us all the time, and a lot of us like to have them. This, I think, is a reasonable time for me to remind the people, if you have been here, and tell you if you haven't, I do have a cockroach farm. Cockroaches are sick, dude. They're actually, like, really chill. They're really good little guys. Yeah, they're really awesome. They can eat just about anything, which is cool. You know, that makes life really chill. They're very quaint. So we love that vibe. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna let this chill and also do my wallet, probably just myself here. And then get on my way to Sleepyland at some point. But yeah. Let me know if I'm annoying down in the comments below. Be honest. I will keep these on. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. I hope to see you around. If you're even here right now, I hope that perhaps you might be asleep. That would be a good thing, I think. Kind of the goal. Anyways, I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you have a good night. Bye-bye, dog. See you around.